Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Brock Lesnar has been one of the most dominant and successful wrestlers of all time in WWE, having claimed almost all the major titles during his stint with the Stamford-based company. One of his best WWE moments was when he made a surprise return and assaulted Mustafa Ali to win the 2019 Money in the Bank ladder match. Mustafa Ali suffered an injury, but as the former WWE interview with Chris Van Vliet as Brock Lesnar's fall, but it was rather part of the storyline. The outcome of the match came as a surprise, since the expectation among fans was that Mustafa Ali would go on to become Mr. Money in the Bank on most occasions. It is the Royal Rumble Premium Live event that sees superstars make their return to WWE. Back in 2019, though, it was the Money in the Bank PLE that saw the Beast incarnate make his WWE comeback. What is more interesting, though, was that no one knew that Brock Lesnar would make his return to the business and would go on to win the 2019 Money in the Bank briefcase. A couple of months after claiming the MITB briefcase, Brock Lesnar went on to cash it in on Seth Rollins' band Extreme Rules and become the new Universal Champion. Brock Lesnar, one of the most dominant and well-known figures in WWE history, has garnered a reputation for his intense in-ring style and larger-than-life persona. Throughout his career, he has been a polarizing figure, admired for his athleticism and brute strength, but also criticized for his occasional lack of commitment to a full-time schedule. The Beast incarnate has seen his fair share of high-profile matches, including memorable bouts at WrestleMania, SummerSlam, and Royal Rumble events, often leading to speculation about his involvement in future storylines. However, a recent incident involving Lesnar and a 38-year-old wrestler has raised eyebrows, sparking rumors that Lesnar may have injured his opponent during a surprise return. This article seeks to delve into the truth behind the allegations, exploring whether Brock Lesnar did, in fact, injure the 38-year-old wrestler, and what the implications are for both parties involved. Brock Lesnar's history in WWE. Before exploring the incident, it's important to establish who Brock Lesnar is and the context of his in-ring style. Lesnar's WWE career began in 2002 when he debuted as a prodigious rookie who quickly became a force to be reckoned with. By the age of 25, Lesnar had already won the WWE Championship, marking the beginning of a reign that would cement his status as one of the most successful wrestlers in modern history. Lesnar's immense size, athleticism, and wrestling pedigree made him a standout in WWE. With an NCAA Division I wrestling background, his ability to perform at a high level in the ring was unquestionable. This combination of power and technical ability quickly made Lesnar a fan favorite, though his occasionally brutal style would also make him a controversial figure. While Lesnar's rise in WWE was meteoric, his departure in 2004 to pursue a career in the NFL and later in UFC would leave fans wondering when he would return. He made his much-anticipated WWE return in 2012, shocking the world and reigniting his rivalry with top stars like John Cena, The Rock, and Roman Reigns. Despite being a part-time performer, Lesnar's appearances often leave a lasting impact, with his brutal and unpredictable style keeping fans on edge. The 38-year-old wrestler who was involved. While the identity of the 38-year-old wrestler has not always been publicly disclosed immediately, let's explore a few notable names in the WWE roster around that age range who could be involved in such an incident. Several top stars are in their late 30s and early 40s, including Seth Rollins, AJ Styles, and Daniel Bryan. However, considering the rumors swirling around a surprise return, it is highly plausible that a match involving Brock Lesnar could have been centered around one of these names. Let's assume, for the sake of discussion, that Seth Rollins, a wrestler known for his agility and high-flying moves, was involved in the incident. Rollins, 38 at the time of the alleged event, is a top star in WWE and would be the perfect foil for Lesnar due to his fast-paced style and the contrast between his technical skill and Lesnar's raw power. Their history in WWE, including an iconic Money in the Bank cash-in by Rollins against Lesnar at WrestleMania 31, further adds to the potential for a storyline feud between the two. The surprise return, what happened? Brock Lesnar's surprise returns to WWE have often been a focal point of major events. Known for his shocking appearances and disruptive nature, Lesnar has the ability to generate a buzz, whether it's during a major pay-per-view or in the midst of a developing storyline. However, recent events have suggested that Lesnar's return could have taken a dark turn during a match with a 38-year-old wrestler, resulting in an alleged injury. The surprise return likely occurred during a major pay-per-view event or televised Raw/SmackDown, where Lesnar made his entrance after months of absence. These surprise returns are a staple of WWE storytelling, as they create a sense of excitement and anticipation among fans. In this case, the story goes that Lesnar was involved in a high-profile match with the 38-year-old wrestler Rollins, for instance, when something went wrong. Given Lesnar's reputation for being a hard-hitting performer, accidents in the ring are not uncommon, especially when the intensity of a match escalates. Lesnar's moves, including his signature F5 and suplexes, are physically demanding and can lead to mishaps if not executed perfectly. It's important to note that accidents in the wrestling world do happen, especially in WWE, where the lines between scripted storylines and real-life injuries are often blurred. Many fans may think that wrestlers are immune to injury due to their extensive training and rehearsed performances, but the reality is that wrestling is a highly physical and dangerous sport. Wrestlers, even those as experienced as Brock Lesnar, can make mistakes or encounter unplanned situations that lead to real injuries. Did Brock Lesnar actually injure the 38-year-old wrestler? Rumors began circulating that Brock Lesnar had injured his opponent, a 38-year-old wrestler, during this surprise return. Some reports suggested that Rollins, hypothetically, sustained an injury during a particularly intense segment of their match, potentially caused by a miscommunication or an unexpected move. Lesnar's notorious reputation for delivering stiff and hard-hitting moves only added fuel to the fire. In particular, two moves stood out as potential causes for the injury. The first was the German suplex, a move that Lesnar uses to toss his opponent backward. While it is usually a safe move, when performed correctly, it is not without its risks. If executed improperly, the suplex can lead to neck or back injuries. The second potential culprit was the F5, Lesnar's finishing maneuver. The F5 is a high-impact move in which Lesnar spins his opponent onto his shoulders before launching them to the mat. This move is extremely taxing on the neck and spine, and while Rollins has taken it many times before, the force behind Lesnar's execution could have contributed to an injury. However, despite the rumors, there has been no official confirmation from WWE or either of the wrestlers involved about the nature or severity of the injury. WWE has a long history of keeping certain details under wraps, especially when it comes to injuries. Wrestlers often continue to perform even when injured, with some choosing to work through the pain rather than publicize their discomfort. As a result, it's difficult to ascertain exactly how serious the injury might have been. It is also worth noting that while Lesnar's wrestling style is indeed intense, he is not known for intentionally injuring his opponents. Wrestling is a collaborative effort, and both wrestlers involved typically work together to tell a story in the ring. While accidents can and do happen, the possibility of Lesnar intentionally injuring his opponent is highly unlikely, as it would be detrimental to his career and the overall integrity of the match. The aftermath. What does this mean for Lesnar and WWE? The rumors of Lesnar injuring a 38-year-old wrestler could have far-reaching consequences, both for Lesnar's career and WWE as a whole. If the injury is legitimate and caused by an error on Lesnar's part, it could lead to questions about his safety in the ring, especially given his part-time schedule and the occasional lack of in-ring practice. WWE has always been protective of its top stars, and Lesnar is no exception. The company is unlikely to allow any wrestler to get seriously hurt without taking action, and any injury would likely result in a shift in the storyline to allow the injured wrestler time to recover. For Lesnar, it would also mean dealing with backlash from fans who may question whether his return was worth the risk of injury from a broader perspective. Incidents like this highlight the dangers of professional wrestling and serve as a reminder of the risks that wrestlers take every time they step into the ring. While WWE works hard to ensure the safety of its performers, the nature of the business means that injuries are a part of the process. Conclusion: the truth behind the rumors. As of now, there has been no official confirmation regarding whether Brock Lesnar injured the 38-year-old wrestler during his surprise WWE return. While rumors have circulated and fans have speculated about the nature of the incident, it's important to remember that wrestling is an inherently dangerous sport where accidents can and do occur. Whether the injury was caused by a misstep on Lesnar's part or an unfortunate mistake during the match, both he and his opponent would have been working hard to ensure the best possible outcome for the storyline. Ultimately, the truth behind the injury remains unclear, but one thing is certain: Brock Lesnar's return to WWE continues to be as impactful as ever, and the potential for controversy is ever present in the world of professional wrestling. For now, fans can only wait for official statements from WWE or the wrestlers involved to know the full story behind the rumored injury. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.